أهلا بيكم في كورس تعلم قواعد اللغة الانجليزية أو Tricky English Grammar Rules. وهنتناول في موضوعنا النهاردة الفرق بين must, mustn't, have to. Tricky grammar rules explained in detail. Advanced class. Question 7. What's the difference between must and have to? The answer: if you're stating what's in a law or on a sign, then use must. Drivers and passengers must wear seat belts when the motor vehicle is in motion. So this is a rule or a sign according to law. Another example: passengers must be at the gate 30 minutes before takeoff. Here, this is a rule for air passengers. 3. You must stop. This is a street sign. You can see this sentence on a street sign. Uses of mustn't. Use mustn't to say that something should not happen according to law, rules, or a specific situation. Examples: you mustn't drive without a seatbelt. It's forbidden. You mustn't talk to your parents like that. It's not a respectable way. Other uses of must. Use must to suggest that someone should do something, especially because you think they will enjoy it or it's a good idea. Of course, this usage is especially British. You might hear it in American English, but an American would more likely to use have to instead of must in the following sentences. 1. You must visit Old Cairo when you're in town. 2. You must try my curry. It's delicious. 3. We mustn't forget that tourism is very important for Egypt. My opinion. Now compare the following examples in the same context using must, have to, and should. 1. You must come to visit us next summer. This is a strong invitation. 2. You must report that bird flu case to the authorities. This is strong advice, or in other words, I am saying it because there is a law that makes it obligatory to report such things. Remember, must is often stronger than have to. 3. You have to report that bird flu case to the health authorities. This is this could be advice, or I am saying it because there is a law that makes it obligatory to report such things. Okay. 4. You should report that bird flu case to the health authorities. This is advice. Perhaps it's obligatory to report it, but I am not stating that strongly. Small differences in meaning between must and have to. Stay focused, please. Example 1. We must buy souvenirs for our friends. That means I or we want to do this. Okay. The next example. I must wear my best suit tomorrow. I wanna look good for my interview. Here, I am putting this obligation on myself. So, this is internal obligation, not external one. Okay, moving to the next. Three. I have to wear a suit to work. That's the company's rule. Here, I'm talking about an obligation from an external source. 4. It says in the employee handbook, employees must wear suit during work hours. So, this is a statement of the rule itself. So, must is used. So, we must use must here because this is a rule from the company or from the employee handbook, as it says, to all employees. 5. I must visit the wax museum. I have heard that it's very interesting. This is something I want to do. 6. My aunt asked me to get something for her, so I have to go to the market. In this example, this is an obligation from an external source. The external source here is my aunt. Yes, she asked me to get something for her, not I wanted to do that. So this is not internal source of obligation. It's external. It doesn't come from the person himself. Okay. 7. Must in a question. Must you wear that yellow tie? It's really ugly. Here, I am asking whether it's important to you, whether you have put this obligation on yourself. Oh, so as we can see, it also implies that it annoys me. So when we start a question with must you, that means that the speaker is annoyed or dislike the thing that the other person or the listener is doing.